So my lesson today I've learned is, when you plant a garden, this went to seed. As you can tell, it's everywhere. But when the harvest comes, which we've lived the past several years, you want to get the bad stuff out. But when you do, you will also pull up the good stuff with it. From the understanding of that, all the good people being slaughtered like the days of old. But we don't worry about that because we know where they are and who they're with. And the good will remain, or the bad will remain, because the Father's willing none should perish, because our testimony speaks of how good the Father is, and what they meant for evil will still be used for His glory. That's what we've experienced these past, 5 years? And these are from, I believe it was a couple years ago, because I don't remember having peppers down here, but maybe 2 years ago, because I actually planted peppers up there further. And now these have come up, which are good. And I'll allow them to grow. And of course, this is a little bit too tight, and they'll choke each other out, so I'll have to separate them out. But the way the Father's working in this day and age, we all work together. And you'll have a garden, and others that are not of you will come. Because then they realize the gift's for them too. Of course, these are a type of butterfly. I'm not sure if they're a butterfly or a moth, but they're everywhere. And there's all kinds of different ones. There you are. Well, I guess he's afraid of me. He's not wanting to land anywhere. There he is. He's probably more of a moth that lays the seeds that destroy things, but they kind of remind me of the cabbage moth, just a different color. But even the bees show up. He's pollinating tomatoes. This tomato and these flowers came up all by themselves, but it's drawing the good things. Sometimes I know everybody likes their garden perfect, but I don't think it's always a good thing to pull up what you want is perfect, because then good things can still come, even though it's out of place. And why those tomatoes grew where I have onions, I have no idea. But that's how life is. We each have our own part. These are sweet potatoes, and this is probably the longest vines I've ever had for sweet potatoes. But if you've never had a sweet potato out of your garden, oh boy, you're missing out, because they are nothing like them store potatoes. And then of course, as things go to seed, that was from 2 years ago, that's parsley. Well, now I have more parsley growing up. I need to remark that name parsley. But the crazy thing is, it's not just right here where the parsley's coming up. The seed comes all the way down. And I think this is how my random things pop up. Where's another one? I saw one earlier. But I mean, they are literally, and I'm guessing it's during the washout rains, are showing up way down here at the base. I don't see it right now, and right now, we've had cool nights, But I have tomatoes coming up again. And I already know what happened last year when the tomatoes came up out of season, summer and winter. And the father's tomatoes literally have taken over. Those are tomatoes that I let grow since December of last year. It's crazy because I thought they would get taken out by all the cold weather in January, February, and then to March. But they are still here. And the fruits of the labor from having faith can come.